CARYN and I'm going to demonstrate how to do a wellness profile. There are a few necessaries that you need to get into place to make this work for you. There's lots of ways to create an opportunity where you can do a free wellness profile, but I'll be talking about that in more detail some other time. But right now what I'm going to talk about is how to actually do an efficient wellness profile. I have already got her scan done on the Tanita scanner, which I will do another recording of, which you'll see. But I'm going to just show you how to work out the calculations, and then I'm going to show you how I work with my client. Alright, so the scanner gives me all the numbers, but I need to work out the muscle mass myself. So what I do is, actually the calculation is on the top over here, and it says muscle mass divided by weight times by 100 is going to give me the percentage. So that's how I worked out that number. Now I want to work out the protein requirement. The way that you do that is you take the number, muscle mass number, and you times it by 2.2. So I'm just going to use my calculator. It's a good idea to have a calculator on the table so that you can do the necessary calculations. Okay, so if a person is under 100 grams of protein requirement, I always up it to 100, because 100 should be the basic. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to show you guys how I do this, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. I've got a friend of mine here, Michelle. She is amazing, and she's very passionate about being a wellness coach as well. I've asked her to be my model, and we're going to be doing this for you in the most authentic way that we possibly can. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hey Michelle, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
Good, man. Was it easy to find the place?
Very easy.
Great.
Very easy. Struggled a little, and then I had to figure it out with the GPS, and here I am.
Okay, perfect. Well, I've done your scan. I've given you a nutritional shake because you've been rushing all day. It's really, really good. It's a chocolate mint, just with water, but it's really nutritious and healthy, so you can enjoy that while we do the talk together. I'm going to keep with my notes because that's going to allow you to get the most value out of our talk together, okay? And it's going to be about 45 minutes, all right?
Okay, great.
I'm going to read my notes just so it also doesn't go over time, okay? So who are we and what do we do? I'm a wellness coach by profession, and we provide body consultations, so that's what I'm actually doing here with you now, and I'm going to give you personalized solutions based on what I see here. I'm also going to be giving you regular support and follow-up if that's what you like, because let's face it, we don't really know much about how to live healthy, and that's where the coaching comes in, and that's why we're wellness coaches. Okay, so our mission is promoting a healthy, active lifestyle in the local community, and we believe that many of our health challenges could be solved through sound nutrition and exercise.
Okay.
This is free, non-obligational assessment. I'm not asking you to do or pay anything that you might need to pay. There's no payment here. It's completely free of charge.
Okay.
We're all about promoting a healthy, active lifestyle in the local community, and we find that a lot of people can lead a healthier life just simply by correcting their nutrition and exercise. Now, you're going to receive a great deal of valuable information today, so if you find it interesting, we would really appreciate if you could assist us and just spread the word into your community, promoting this free service to maybe 4 or 5 of your friends or family. Would that be okay with you?
That's really fantastic. I
Yeah?
can do that.
Okay, great. You know, this assessment that I'm doing with you now, it's valued at about 1,000 to 1,500 Rand, and the more people that can get the information, the more empowered people can get.
Oh,
and this is,
really?
yeah.
That sounds great to me.
Cool. So what I'm going to do, at the end, I just want you to write your name here and the date. I'd like you to assess what our test, profile did for you. If there's anything you think I can work on, you write that down for me, because I'm always looking for improvements.
Okay.
And 4 or 5 of your friends that you'd like to recommend.
Okay.
If you know anybody that actually wants to become a wellness coach on the same mission as us, you can also write their names here.
Okay. Can anyone become a wellness coach?
Anyone.
Without any previous experience whatsoever?
Yeah, definitely, because what we do is, as coaches, we train each other, so it's a very empowering type of opportunity.
Okay, that's exciting.
Cool. Okay, great. So let's get started. Okay, so what is wellness? it's a balance of mind, body, and spirit. And there's 4 pillars to this balance. There's physical health and vitality, community and family achievements, career and financial success, and spiritual happiness. Now, without physical health and vitality, maximizing in all the other areas of your life is virtually impossible.
That's true.
So we're going to be focusing on your well-being. And let's face it, well-being is where wealth lies.
That's true.
So once you start sorting this out, you're going to see a lot of your other areas are going to start improving as well. Yeah, coming together. Okay. So maximizing your physical wellness takes 4 criteria. Being active, getting your body fat down, getting your muscle mass met, and getting your nutrition met. You meet that, you're going to find things like digestion, sleep, immune system, cardio, bones, just all-round well-being is going to come into play. And what we're finding is the communities out there are becoming ambassadors. They're talking about what we're doing and they're getting really excited about it. So this is becoming like a revolution around wellness. People are starting to empower themselves in this aspect, and this is creating the balance. Okay, so I've done your scan. I'm going to go through your numbers now with you.
Okay.
All right, so to us, weight isn't the focus. Your weight is actually the number that comprises of all of these numbers. So my scanner, the Tanita scanner, actually breaks that number down into all its value.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you where it is.
So meaning, like, for instance, my weight is at 70, of which I'm not happy about.
Yes.
I shouldn't make that a big issue. I should worry about what the rest of the profile says.
100%, because you know, I'll have the same a different woman with the same weight, but she'll be in her goal weight because not because of her weight, but because of the composition and how her body looks. Because let's face it, your husband or your wife, they don't look at you in your weight.
That's correct.
They look at you in your beauty,
the way you
and they look at you how you look. Yes, so that's what we're going to focus on. All right, so your body fat at the moment is on 35.5. So out of these pictures here, you're sitting over there. Okay. Where would you like to be? Because let's just look at your age. You are 34, so 21 to 33 is the max that you should be in your body fat.
Okay, and I'm 35.
35.
Okay.
So you're in the overfat zone at the moment, but that's not bad because you're on the closer part to the healthy, so you're getting there.
Okay.
But where, maybe 25?
25 is the best, yes.
Yeah?
I think I would love to be there.
All right, great. So let me write this down. And I'm going to take my red pen, not because I'm marking, it's just so that I can just see where we're going and where you are. Okay. So 25. So we're looking at coming down about, let's say, 11% body fat, which means that you actually want to lose 11 kilos of fat.
Okay.
Because this needs to come down 11%. Okay? So if we want to look at that weight, maybe 11 kilos. All right? But it's not my focus. Now, understand you're in the yellow zone at the moment, and what it says here is too much fat can actually damage your health, and reducing excess fat levels of your body is going to show reduced impact on your health, such as conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. So as you're eating correctly, so this number will move, because what's happened is over time you've eaten all the wrong type of choices, and that is food that can't be served in your body, it gets stored.
Okay.
All right, so it just is accumulating. Now we're going to put more value into your diet, and this is one of the ways that we could do that. Okay. How does it taste, by the way?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
It tastes so beautiful.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I can live like this every day.
Me too.
So nice.
I'm glad you like it. This is the chocolate mint, and it's just with water and ice.
Beautiful flavor.
Yeah, it's so simple.
It's a new flavor, right?
Yeah, it's a new flavor. Now, muscle mass, after the age of 20, the average person's metabolism declines at 5% per decade due to muscle mass loss. Now, we don't want to lose muscle because that means we're actually becoming frail. Like the old people, that you see a lot of old people, they were once muscular, but now they're just full of skin and they look weak.
Yeah.
It's because they've lost muscle mass. So if you want to stay young, preserve your muscle.
Muscles,
Okay, so let's look at where your muscle mass is at. For your age, it should be at 64%. You're sitting at 61%.
So I need to increase my muscles.
Yes, muscle would be a good idea, but maths also works together, so percentages work together. So as the fat percentage goes down, so will the muscle mass percentage go up. So you might not need to gain any weight in your muscle. You just need to lose the body fat. And it's
and
all
this can happen automatically.
yes. And this will happen naturally because these two work together.
Okay.
Muscle and fat work together, okay? Now, muscle mass loss can lead up to weight gain of up to 15 kilos per year. And it's not a lot. It's like 1 kilo per month. But the problem is if the ratio's out, that will happen. So you're only 3% out of where you should be, which you're lucky, because if you were 5, that would put you at that risk.
Okay.
So with you being at 3, it means you're in the process of, you need to correct it.
Okay.
We need to get you to about 68 to 69% ultimately.
Okay.
We're literally putting you on entry level.
Okay.
You're at 61, so you're on the red to yellow.
Okay.
Which means that you can get lethargic and tired easily, because your muscle is where your immune system lies, it's where your well-being, your energy lies. So we need to build your muscle so you can get into a more energetic space.
Okay.
When we hit 64, then you're in a good zone. Okay. And it's not far. So basal metabolic rate, this is this number over here, which this number is 1,390. This is the amount of energy your body requires in a 24-hour period, and it's measured in calories. It's the amount of food that you eat.
That I take.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, your basal metabolic rate is obviously controlled by you because you choose what you eat all the time.
That's correct.
Okay. And you can increase your lean muscle mass by increasing your exercise and your diet, and this will increase this number.
Okay.
So if you just correct your diet and build your lean muscle, you can have an even better metabolism than you do.
Okay.
So that's great. So most people they don't believe that you can control your own metabolism. So you build your muscle. So basically, your basal metabolic rate is made up of two things. 1 kilogram of fat burns 0 to 2 calories. So if you're burning more from this side, you're getting a more energetic burn because it's muscle burn and it's bigger. Whereas if you're burning more from fat, it's a very small negative burn. So you find people that are more overweight, they're very much more lethargic.
Okay.
The more fat one person has, the larger they appear. This is 5 pounds of fat, this is 5 pounds of muscle. Look at the difference.
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm saying here is that's why the weight doesn't matter, because if all your fat gets removed and the same amount gets given as muscle, you're going to look completely different.
That's correct.
Okay, so the more muscle you have, the leaner you're going to appear and the more calories you're going to burn.
Okay. So
Now,
I must stop worrying about my weight like I have. Because every day I've been jumping up and down in the scale.
Yes, that's not going to help you at all because you don't see what's happening inside there.
Okay.
And if you want to lose weight, you need to eat less than your calorie burn. And because your metabolism is higher than 1,250, that's great. We've got some leeway.
Okay.
So you can eat anywhere from 1,250 to 1,300 per day. We'll just look at what ways, because we've got to meet your protein requirement, get your net nutrients met, but all in that calorie count. Okay. Basal metabolic age. This is your metabolic age. Based upon thousands of test calories, you can actually, through bad lifestyle choices, you can actually create a poor lifestyle choices will make you age faster than necessary.
Okay.
So your body's age is 47, and you're 34. So your body's age is 15 years older than it should be, right? And that's in the red zone. Okay, don't worry about it. It's something we can change. Okay. But it just means that you might have days where you're finding inflammation, like your joints are sore. Diabetes is a risk, heart disease. It's your metabolic diseases that are a risk. So it just means that weight loss is a little bit slow because you're in a metabolic state. But don't fret about it. Just keep on doing the right thing, because you'll break that boundary down, because the age needs to go down. And the way to get the age down is to build your muscle. Okay. So increase your lean muscle, and this will decrease your body fat. Okay. And this will reduce your metabolism. Okay. Okay. So let's just put 34 at least. How much water do you drink per day?
I am very bad with water. Okay. And I'm trying so hard, but at the moment I would say I am drinking at least a liter and a half. Okay. I know that is not enough. Okay. That is just my biggest struggle. Okay. I'm still working on it.
Okay, great. So let's look at this now, all right? So this is very scary. 90% of people that I'm doing this wellness profile on are underhydrated. This means that their standard body function is impaired and true wellness can never be achieved. Okay. So what that means is for every 30 kilos that you weigh, you need 1 liter of water for every 30. So your body requires, to get the best results, you need 2.5 liters daily. Okay? If I was you, I'd take it up to 3, and I'll show you how to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so your water levels are just in, so you're lucky. Because what that means is once you start getting the nutrition right, your body's going to respond. Why? Once you put the correct balanced nutrition program, you're going to need to drink the correct quantity of water, because why? Water transports nutrition to the cells.
Okay.
And your body requires its 1 liter per 30 kilo to move all this nutrition you're going to put in to all of your cells.
Okay.
So, and water also regulates your temperature. So actually when you're hot or cold, that's when your body needs water, not when you're thirsty because you're already dehydrated.
Okay, so this means no matter how healthy I can eat, but as long as I'm not having enough water, that won't help me.
Yes, you won't get the full result until you get the water levels met.
I don't have a choice, really.
Yes.
Get on it, okay.
Yes, okay.
I'll try my best.
Now, how dense are you? We're asking about bones. Absence of the correct diet and exercise over time, you will tend to lose bone mass, potentially leading to osteoporosis. So when we don't eat well, there's 2 places our body removes it from: our bones and from our muscle. Because think about when we eat meat, what are the 2 parts we can eat? Meat and the bones.
Yeah.
So that's how our body survives if we're not feeding it correctly. So let's see what your lifestyle has done with your bones. So your bones are 2.3. So the most your body is happy to weigh is 59.
59.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what you should weigh. You could weigh a little bit more than that, but maybe what I would suggest is start focusing on getting a denser bone structure as well.
I remember when I was at my ideal weight, I was actually at 60.
Okay,
and
great.
I was feeling great then.
Yeah, and that would be fine for you. So, and that's what you're looking to come down here anyway, 11% body fat.
Okay.
So you only want to get this number to 60 through that loss.
Okay,
and then you're going to be super lean and super healthy, because then your muscle mass is perfect for your weight, because actually your muscle mass should be 2/3 of your weight.
How long do you think more or less it can take me to lose that?
With 10 kilos.
Yes.
It depends how serious you are. I mean, it is Christmas period, so I found that I lost 22 kilos and I started on Christmas Day, and I did that in 5 months. So everyone's journey is different, but it's not about racing to the final outcome. It's about learning what you need to learn so that you can live a new lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I believe I can do it. I've done it before, just that this time I think I was getting a bit impatient with myself.
Okay.
Seeing that I am trying. I think it's my body has been away out of the good nutrition for a long time.
Okay.
I think it's taking a bit longer for me to see the actual result that I want.
Sure, because your body's topping up where it needs to before it will start getting these numbers right.
Yes.
It's a healing process, you know. When lack of nutrients isn't given, then this is the way to heal. Just give the body what it needs. Your internal fat, there's a thing called TOFI. It just means that thin on the outside but fat on the inside. Now 4 out of 10 people have this challenge, but you're very good. Yours is on 5. So basically this is an MRI scan of different circumferences. The white is the fat, the dark is the organs.
Okay.
And you're on 5, so you're sitting here, which is a fine.
Wait, on this one?
Yeah, you're sitting in between here.
Okay.
So basically, you're sitting over here, 5.5. You're in the green zone. So your diet is not a problem. It's more, and I don't mean your diet, I mean that you don't do junk foods. You don't eat junk food, really.
Don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
okay. You might eat a bit of fatty foods like curries and stuff, but you definitely don't do junk foods, and that's great. So keep doing that, because that's working for you, okay? Your physical rating is 2. It just means that you are sitting at the moment in the category of obese. It just means that your body fat is not serving you.
Okay.
So as your body fat gets healthier, you'll get to a 5, and then we'll know that you're in a good zone. Okay. I'd like to look at your diet for yesterday. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
So the whole of yesterday, and then I want to talk about your drinking. So what did you have for breakfast?
For breakfast, I had a nutrition protein drink.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the Herbalife nutritional shake, yes.
And then I had instant tea.
Instant tea. Did you have still to eat? What did you have for snack before lunch?
I had a green apple.
And anything else, or just a green apple?
A green apple, and then I had a bit of nuts.
Okay, with it?
Together, yes.
Yes, okay, great.
Was, cashew nuts.
Okay.
And then...
a handful of that, eh?
Yes. And then it's lunchtime, I had 2 boiled eggs.
Okay.
And then maybe an hour later I had a shake as well.
Okay, perfect. So 2 boiled eggs is, let me just work this out, sorry. So it's 12, and then 1 shake. So you did a shake with it, hey?
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
That was my second shake.
2, perfect. Okay, and then after lunch, what did you have for mid-afternoon?
Mid-afternoon, what did I have? What did I have? I think I had couscous.
Okay, just couscous?
Just couscous, yes.
Nothing in it?
Nothing in it.
Okay, so just couscous by itself, eh? Okay. And then for dinner?
For dinner, I had a piece of chicken.
Yeah.
But I had the white parts.
Yes. Without the skin?
Without the skin,
yes.
And then I had a bit of lettuce and cucumber and some red tomatoes.
Okay. Okay, cool. And then after dinner?
After dinner, there was a leftover shake that I had made during the day.
Yes.
Then I just sipped that and I went to bed.
Do you put any dairy in your shake or any protein or anything?
No,
you just do the normal shake?
Just the water, the ice, and the shake.
Okay, all right.
And that blended together.
Okay. That will be 3. That'll be 20. Okay. So I'm just working this out properly. And then you said you had a half a shake after.
Yeah.
So it would have been 50 and it would have been 45. Okay. And to drink? Anything to drink?
I had a glass of water before I went to bed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what else did you drink through the day?
It was some cold thermo that I made in a bottle. I was trying to substitute the water because I'm having difficulties with drinking
just water.
Just water.
Okay.
So I made it in a bottle.
Okay, great. So let me just
1.5 liter.
And that was it?
That was it.
Okay, perfect. Let me just quickly work this out for you. And then we can see if there's any improvements you need to make, even more adjustments. Okay. All right, so your protein requirement has not been met because we need to meet 100.
Okay.
So my advice is with the shake that you're having, the Herbalife shake, you're getting the nutrients in, but you're still not meeting your protein requirement.
Okay.
Now, we don't want to add more calories, as you can see, because it's a good calorie count for you.
Okay.
So we got the calories right, but we haven't got the protein right. Now, I want to show you that when you're eating couscous, you're not getting much protein in.
Okay.
That's something you could change. What I would also recommend is add yogurt to your shake.
Any yogurt?
Greek full cream yogurt.
Okay.
Do 2 tablespoons or 3 heaped ones. That's going to take this number up to 20.
Okay.
It's going to take, you must have a full one as well. Yeah?
The full shake?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so basically 1 shake here, 1 shake for lunch, just 2 boiled eggs, for instance, or 1 boiled egg.
Okay.
If we just take 20 and this one to 20, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're on 100. And we've done nothing really to your calories, you see. So if we can get that number, it means that in your case, because you're using the Herbalife Nutrition, you could add the PDM to the shake.
Okay.
I would recommend that, even without yogurt, because then you keep the calories low, but you keep the protein high. And for 1 scoop extra in your shake, because you're only getting in 9 grams of protein with a water shake.
Okay.
But when you add the protein PDM, the personalized protein mix, you're going to get an extra 7 grams.
Okay.
So it'll take it to 17.
Okay, per serve.
Yeah, and it'll still keep the calories very, very low.
Okay.
But if you add yogurt, you're going to add even more protein.
Okay.
So that's smart. That's what I do.
I think I'm gonna.
So if you do 3 scoops of yogurt, water, ice, 2 scoops of your normal shake, 1 scoop of the PDM.
Even if I'm not having like shake, I can able to just have yogurt and
Yes.
just a bit of a powder of,
Definitely.
of the shake itself.
Yes, as a snack,
You know,
definitely.
okay.
Definitely like mousse. You just mix 1 scoop into yogurt, mix it in and just chomp on it, okay? So we're still not meeting your protein requirement, and that's what's actually causing you to be tired and hungry. So
Yes.
at the end of the day, you might find that you want to crave on like sweet stuff or savory or fatty stuff. And it's just because your body is actually communicating, I still haven't met my needs, so I'm going to start craving all the junk now.
Okay.
So the way to stop it is just have a shake.
Okay.
All right. Now, why should you care about your diet? Loss of your metabolism. If you're not meeting your protein requirement, your muscle is being lost.
Okay.
Because your body requires that amount of protein.
Okay. In order for it to stay
Maintain. And to build. Okay? Increase of heart dangers and visceral fat, because if you're not getting your needs met, your body is going to not be healthy long term. Poor energy control and hunger. If you're not meeting your needs, you're always going to be tired and hungry. An increase in lifestyle related health risks. If there's shortfalls in your diet, health risks are inevitable. Okay? Why lifestyle matters. Type 2 diabetes is increasing every year and even impacting people that are not overweight. So your lifestyle is really a key factor. What our doctors actually say is that the reality is lifestyle is 70% of your reality. Genetics is only 30%.
Okay.
So when you're born, of course, genetics is a controlled part.
Okay.
But as you age and your habits start creating your lifestyle,
like how you treat yourself or
Yes.
your body matters the most.
Yes.
70%.
yes. So basically what it means is that 7 people sitting at a doctor right now don't need to be sitting there. They just need to change their lifestyle choices. And that's why type 2 diabetes is so crazy, because it's a lifestyle disease. People can prevent it if they just start eating better, stop sitting in front of the TV, stop smoking, stop eating foods that cause health problems, and stop allowing themselves to become overweight, which causes all of these aggravations. But like I said, type 2 diabetes is not a weight issue. It's a lifestyle issue. Why your lifestyle matters. Even if you're getting away with poor lifestyle choices at the moment, poor habits are very difficult to break. We're actually enslaved to our habits. So it's about breaking our habits.
Okay.
Preserving your metabolism should be your priority. So to prevent your muscle from going down, so eat your protein requirement so you don't lose your muscle, which then doesn't make your metabolism go down, okay?
Okay.
And that'll help you to age healthily. We're not rodents. I'm not sitting here saying go eat like a rabbit and gym like a hamster. Not at all. What I'm actually saying is you need to eat a lot more than you think, and you need to exercise a lot less than you think.
Because what I've been doing lately, I was kind of like trying to really eat a little, because I'm thinking, if I don't eat too much, I'm increasing my chances of really not putting on weight,
Yes.
or to actually lose weight easy. But hence I know that previously, I had to eat most of the time in order to lose weight. And it happened.
Yes.
But then at that time I was not looking at my weight as an issue. I think now it's a bit different, because like I want to lose weight.
Yes.
I know what it's like to be in your best shape.
Yes.
It's different when you get into your clothes, you can't fit in them,
Yes.
and that makes me a bit sad.
Yeah.
But
You'll get there.
what matters is that I started,
And that's it. And it's the beginning of your journey as well.
And
so
we all go through that moment of defeat, I do believe that doesn't matter. What matters is that I have decided to start again, and
Great.
I'm going forward now.
Great. So what I'm going to teach you now is going to help you to get on this journey even more efficiently. I'm going to teach you what we go to school for 12 years. We don't learn anything about how to live healthy. I'm going to teach it to you in the next 15 minutes, and it's going to change your life.
Yep.
Okay. So knowing what to eat. Now, we've got to eat 5 to 6 meals a day. Okay?
Okay.
And in each of them has to have protein. Okay?
And I struggle sometimes to keep up with eating 5 times. What will you recommend for me that I can do in order not to make sure that I eat 5 times? Because sometimes I'll eat and then forget, realize later, 3 hours later or 4 hours later that I didn't eat another meal.
Maybe just set your phone on 2.5 hour reminder.
Okay.
Yeah, because you need to eat every 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
And our doctors actually say that it's best not to get hungry. So you got to eat before you get hungry.
I get that.
Requires that you eat more food more frequently than many people are accustomed to. So start within 45 minutes of waking up to have your breakfast. I'll explain why just now. And then every 2 to 3 hours, deposit the nutrition in. The key is to learn to eat what satisfies your hunger rather than spikes your hunger, and avoid skipping meals. Now, any meal that is below 20 grams of protein is spiking your sugar and spiking your hunger. So as far as your body is concerned, it only ate one meal that really put it in the fat burning zone.
Okay.
All right, but once you put the yogurt and the PDM, personalized protein drink mix, into your shake, you're going to get that number to about 25.
Okay.
All right. The key is to obviously learn to eat what's going to satisfy your body, okay? And a healthy glycemic index helps you to maintain stable blood sugar levels so that you have good energy and hunger control. And it's actually a vital part of good health. Mm-hmm. So you want to eat within 45 minutes, because when you wake up, we're in the empty zone. We've got no food in our body. We're hungry and tired, so we're actually losing muscle. So timing and size of each meal really matters. By eating the correct foods, meaning 20 grams of protein in every meal, 20 to 30 grams of protein in every meal, okay? Mm-hmm. So by eating the correct foods and quantity with the correct frequency, you can keep your body tending towards burning fat rather than storing fat, and the negative energy and health impacts that come from that, okay? And another thing that's important, eating large infrequent meals will create health challenges no matter what the food is in those meals. So if you don't eat all day, and as far as your body's concerned, it only ate one full, complete 20 grams of protein meal. Mm-hmm. Your nutrients was met in a lot of the others, but because your protein wasn't, it didn't give you enough zest, it didn't give you enough go-go. So that's why maybe yesterday you did feel a little bit lethargic, because you had it, but you didn't have it.
Okay.
And another thing that you need to be aware of, the challenge is that most people only eat when they're hungry, and by then it's too late. They will fall into the red zone, which means that when you get into the hunger zone, you're losing muscle. We don't want to lose muscle. Muscle is everything that your body requires to be healthy. Okay. And now your sugar levels, most people go from these sort of diets. Carbo, meat eating, to starvation. I'm going to binge eat in the evening because I haven't eaten all day. So these are the major contributions to diabetes, because you're falling out of the zone all the time, never fat burning zone. We want to be in the fat burning zone. Okay? And this type of dieting is not going to do that. Okay. Too much carbs, too much fat, too much proteins, but the wrong type of proteins. Not enough here. Okay, and that's what's causing the problem. So you got two different reactions, but both people could both be overweight. Okay. Lack of knowledge, this is one of the biggest things that I have realized as a coach is causing all the problems. Many people make poor food and exercise choices because of ignorance rather than lack of discipline. So my job is to create the knowledge. Your job is to take the knowledge and apply it, and it's going to change your life.
Yeah, like since I've been home, for this few weeks, the stable food is like pap and something, pap and meat, pap and chicken, pap and plates.
Exactly.
So, it's not that most of us don't know what it does to us. It is a bit of ignorance, but then at the end of the day, sometimes there's not so much of a choice.
Yes, exactly.
That it's just there, it's a stable food.
Exactly, but there is an ignorance in the world. We're not taught at all how to live healthy. So that causes part of the problem. But if you're in an environment where you can't get the nutrition, that's where Herbalife is so great, because it does. It gets nutrition to everyone anywhere around the world, and that's why I've been using it for 20 years, but that's my personal choice. Now, you need support. Going it alone is not a successful strategy, and we've actually proven that people that stick with us generally get a better result. So by sticking with me, you're going to get the result. My service is for free. I don't charge a cent for my time. The only time that a person is ever going to spend money with me is when they buy their nutrition. Okay. And you got to buy the nutrition, you just need the support, you know. So make sure that you go with the person that you trust and stick with them, because they're going to help you, and that would be me in this case. A healthy lifestyle is a balancing act. It's about meeting your needs, your fats, your waters, your proteins, your carbs. We bring a community together so that you can get inspired, see more, believe more, achieve more. And the elements that we focus around is exercise, education, getting together, and then looking at your eating. Now what? Now you're more aware about your body matrix, how your body works, and you have a few options to yourself. You can continue with your existing habits and lifestyle as is. You can try and change your habits by yourself, or you can optimize and try a 3-day trial program. Now, before I go into detail on that, what I would really appreciate for my time, could you please just fill this out for me, Michelle, and just rate your experience and just write 5 friends that you think would appreciate this for me. Okay, great. So I have asked Michelle to give me referrals and to rate my experience, her experience with me. So she's going to just rate my experience. But what would happen would be that I would actually leave the table and I would make her fill in that whole form. So I've already left and I'm now back, and I'm going to look at it and see what she's actually got to say, and I'm going to comment on that. So have you finished the form?
Yes, I finished the form. We just need to finish the rate.
Okay, so I've asked Michelle to rate everything that she's experienced, and I've asked her to be as completely honest as possible. I'm really excited that from what you're rating, you're basically saying you got the point, it was just right, the information, and you're happy. Awesome, thanks, Mish. And what's really exciting for me as a wellness coach is all of these referrals. These are people that are from Michelle that she thinks will be interested in doing a wellness profile for me. And these on their back are people that she thinks would be interested in actually building a career in our business. And that would mean that I would contact them just the same as I would with these guys, and I'd do a wellness profile with all of them, and then I'd qualify them from there on. Okay, so I'm very excited. Thanks, Mish. So she's given me 10 people. That's amazing. Like, that is like, I just won the jackpot right now, and I'm very happy. And whatever she does from here on out, I'm happy to assist her on whatever it is. If she doesn't want to use the program, I'm happy. If she wants to use the program, I'm happy. I'm not trying to convince people to do something they don't want to do. All I'm trying to do is find the ones that are desperate for my help. Okay, so let's get going. So now I'll go back to the talk. Thanks, Mish, for that. So let's just wrap up where we're at. Now, a healthy, active lifestyle is about the 4-pillar approach. We focus on your nutrition. We do recommend exercising. We recommend the education program, and we do that every Wednesday night. It's called your level 10 to your, fast track to your level 10. And tonight is Wednesday, so tonight we're actually holding it, and I do a talk every Wednesday evening. So if you want to join that community incentive, it will really assist you on your goals.
Excellent. And anybody can just come.
Anybody. Our doors are open for everyone. The more people can get educated, the better. And that brings the community support in place. So this amazing 4 pillars is how we've helped people to reach their level 10 healthy active lifestyle program. This is combination is completely unique to us, and it's helping people to get in the best shape of their life, but for life. Like me, I lost 33 kilos on the program. I went from a size 42 to a size 32, and I've kept it off for years now. So I've just found a real passion to teach people how to do the same, and that's what we do here. Okay, thanks. So your next step would be, are you keen to try the nutritional program?
I'm very.
Okay, great. So my next step with you would be to get the trial pack. you would take this from me. It's got 6 meals in it, it's got 6 teas, and it's got your personal follow-up. And that would be on day 3. So if today's Wednesday, could we meet up on Saturday? Or would you need to meet me on Monday?
This coming Saturday, I think Saturday is perfect.
Okay.
Because during the weekdays, I might be a bit busy.
Okay, great. So on Saturday, could we do 12 o'clock?
12.
Yeah.
12:30 is fine.
Okay, perfect. So, Michelle, I've just put you in my diary that you're coming back for your follow-up for day 3. And then I can just see how you're doing on your program. I've got a voice note of how to use this, but it's very simple. Okay. You have there's 6 shakes in here, so you have 2 a day for 3 days.
That's great.
And you have your first shake within 45 minutes of waking up, and you have your second shake at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And you do that consecutively for 3 days. Yeah. At lunchtime, you'll have like a tuna salad or a chicken salad. Just don't use too much mayo, 1 teaspoon if you're going to use mayo.
Okay.
And then for dinner, have a healthy, colourful meal. So it's a piece of large meat and some steamed vegetables.
All right.
I want you to do that for 3 days.
Okay.
And then I can just see how your diet is. So you're going to technically be having 4 meals a day.
Okay.
I've also got a voice note that I'm going to send you to teach you how to do it so you can listen in your own time.
Okay.
But the most important thing over the 3 days, not the result, is that you make your shake so delicious you can't think about anything else.
Okay.
If you make the most amazing shake, I promise you now you'll get to your goal weight.
Like this one?
Yes, like this one. And then there's also the tea inside here. There's 6 teas, but there's 2 sachets.
Okay.
What I want you to do is I want you to bring the tea into day 2 and I want the other tea into day 3. You're not going to have it tomorrow because I just want you to feel the difference without having the antioxidant immune boosting tea. Okay? When you bring the concentrate tea in for day 2, you're going to drink it cold because you can have it hot or cold. It's like an iced tea if you have it cold.
Okay.
I want you to get a 1.5 litre, put your tea sachet inside there and drink it from the morning till 12. Finish it.
Okay.
And then from 12, just drink your 1.5 litre plain water and do that for the next 2 days.
Okay.
When I see you on Saturday, you would still have 1 shake left that you could probably bring here and we can make it here for you because you'll be here around about
That's
lunch.
That will help me to drink more water as well.
Definitely, because your goal now for the next 3 days is to do 3 litres of water a day. Okay, Mish, so this is 99 Rand. Do you want to pay with cash or card?
I'll prefer to pay with a card.
Okay, perfect. So I've got a card, I've got a Pebble, so we'll do it like that.
Okay.
And we're pretty much done, and I'm really excited to help you on your journey. So what I will need to do now is I'm just going to do some of your measurements and stuff.
So
I can just see.
I just want to ask the trial pack, does it come in flavours or it's coming in one?
It comes neutral because there's a lot of people who don't want flavours, so they rather go with neutral for everyone, and then we can build from there because we have 6 delicious flavour shakes.
Okay.
We've got 3 delicious tea flavours. So if the flavours in here aren't exciting, just know that at least the nutrition's being met and your needs are being met, but the flavours we can play with when you come back on Saturday.
I hope it tastes as good as this one.
Cool. I think you're going to love it. And I've also put a price list inside there for you that you can look through and a product brochure inside there as a gift. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Cool, man. I'm really glad that I could do that for you.
Cool. I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. It's really, and you're not far from your goal, so it's going to be a nice journey that we're going to embark on.
I'm excited.
Me too. Thanks. Cool. Thank you. All right, guys. So that was what we did. Thank you to Michelle. Thank you so much for helping me today. I hope that this has helped clear up a lot for you guys in regards to how easy it is to do a wellness profile. The key is to really, if I just recap, the success of this whole process is that I use my finger. I'd say it's the winning formula because I don't want them to be looking at my face. I want them to be processing what I'm saying. And if I'm going like this, they're listening and reading with me. And that's the most powerful way for the teaching to actually ignite a new feeling inside them of maybe I can do this. And the ultimate thing is the trial pack is a great way for you guys to help people to understand the value of the program, what they're getting and how easy it is to obtain the results. They will do this 3-day, and then when they come back, when we come back to this video, you'll get to see how I upgrade them. All right, guys, so have a good day, and thanks so much for your time, and God bless you.